Ladies and gentlemen, once again, a warm welcome to DNV Singapore's Decarbonization Insights. I'm your host, Dr. Shahrin Osman. I'm the Director for Maritime Decarbonization and Smart Shipping Centre of Excellence here in Singapore and Asia Pac, and I'm also the Global Business Development Leader for DNV Maritime Advisory. Today, we are privileged to have two distinguished speakers, Linda Hoon, who is a board member at Tru-Marine, and she's also the ESG chair, as well as my colleague Pang Toh Wee, a senior consultant for ESG and Sustainability at DNV Singapore. And today, our discussion will center on an exciting project aimed at assisting Tru-Marine on their decarbonization goals. Tru-Marine is a local SME, and this initiative has highlighted the significant benefits of embarking on this journey, positioning Tru-Marine to become a more sustainable enterprise. Thank you, Linda, for joining us on this episode. To kick off the interview, maybe you can tell us more about Tru-Marine and also why your company has decided to join this ESG journey, even though such is not a requirement for SME in the local market.
Pleasure to be here, Dr. Shahrin. Well, Tru-Marine was founded in 1977 as a very much homegrown, wholly Singaporean enterprise. It specializes in the repairs and overhaul of turbochargers, which are onboard ocean-going vessels, as well as in offshore power plant and locomotive applications. Now, over the years, as we started from our humble beginnings to merely focus on quality management, certifications such as ISO standards for ensuring consistency and quality standards of our various processes and products, we have since then, over the last 30 years, 3 decades that is, moved from ISO standards to a full lineup of improvements in our various projects. And one of it relates to a big embrace into sustainability. Now, why sustainability, one may ask? Well, it is a common fact that almost 2.89% of the entire global GHG is emitted from the maritime sector. And this is typically, attributed to carbon-intensive bunkers and a very large maritime sector. But having said that, we recognized early on that even as a SME, with the help of external experts such as DNV, the maritime sector is a forerunner to the entire decarbonization exercise. And we want to see ourselves as part of this maritime value chain. And even though we are not listed, we are, once again, a private limited enterprise. But it is our belief that embarking on an ESG journey early enough would assist us and bring significant competitive advantage to the businesses that we are driving.
Thank you, Linda, for providing us with valuable insight into Tru-Marine and the reason behind your company's decision to embark on the ESG journey. And now, moving to you, Toh Wee. How was DNV involved in the project with Tru-Marine, and what were some of the key findings, and how do these aspects contribute to the ESG goals of Tru-Marine?
Thank you, Dr. Shahrin. From the onset of Tru-Marine's ESG journey, we actually prioritized providing a comprehensive management training. This was essential to ensure that everybody understood the significance of ESG and how it would elevate the company's standards. More importantly, this training actually helped Tru-Marine to bring the entire team on the same page regarding their own ESG objectives. Following this foundational step, we move on to identify key material topics within the maritime industry. We conducted a peer benchmarking exercise comparing Tru-Marine with its peers and key stakeholders, including customers, vendors, competitors, and even regulators. Okay. With these key material topics identified, we later proceed on with a materiality assessment involving both internal and external stakeholders. Through surveys and interviews, we actually gather valuable insights, and we conducted an impact material assessment to determine how each topic would specifically affect Tru-Marine. Through extensive discussion and workshop, Tru-Marine ultimately selected 10 materiality topics which are uniquely significant to them. The final and perhaps the most critical phase before the sustainability reporting, it was involving data collection on these topics itself and setting smart goals. Eventually, DNV developed a comprehensive roadmap for Tru-Marine, and we continued to provide ongoing support. This includes helping Tru-Marine to update their ESG dashboard and address any issues that may arise during the sustainability journey.
Thank you, Toby. And Linda, let's circle back to you. With the comprehensive ESG roadmap that was developed by the DNV's team, what are Tru-Marine's aspirations and strategies towards achieving decarbonization and sustainability?
That is a fantastic question, Dr. Shireen. So in building out our strategies, and our strategy is underpinned by the how do we extend the useful lifespan of the turbocharger and propulsion systems, we naturally return back to our basics. So our basics will be to reform and transform the methods in which we go through our business processes, enhancing products that would arise from the circular nature of the way the products and services to be enhanced. So we've put sustainability at the core of these systems. And with that mindset of circularity, we came upon 3 pillars. First, we have life cycle extension. So all of Tru-Marine's heads of department, as well as the workshop managers, have gone through life cycle assessment training, which is done through our very active collaboration with A-Star Simtech. This allows us to understand where the carbon emissions will come from in terms of every nodal point in our product, service, and process. Next, we embark on remanufacturing using green technologies. By this, we study into advanced in energy efficiencies and making sure that every single process is optimized using green technology in our remanufacturing process. Last but not least, we have the 3rd pillar. The 3rd pillar, in my humble opinion, is by far the most important. This relates to the circularity of the entire economy of the processes at which we want to achieve a closed-loop system. So a closed-loop system has various advantages. Most of you would resonate with that. But allow me to just say that it not only conserves resources, it helps us to regenerate, recycle, and repurpose every single item involved in the chain of our process in terms of the entire closed loop. So I would say, given our aspiration in ESG, which entirely centers around life cycle extension, remanufacturing using green technology, and last but not least, a deep focus on circularity, I am confident as a board member that every single technological advance, our energy efficiency in our processes, our IoT process optimization will always bring about the desired outcomes. And last but not least, I wish to punctuate with this very, very proud moment that in Tru-Marine, we have already started to look at patenting the TruCare predictive analytics. That particular predictive analytics circles around predictive maintenance.
Wow, what an impressive effort Tru-Marine is making towards sustainability. How did the partnership with DNV support SMEs such as Tru-Marine when it comes to ESG and sustainability, Linda?
I think this is a very, very excellent question because it resonates with me that when I took upon the ESG chairman of Tru-Marine, I already on the get-go started to work with DNV in terms of bolting myself onto the entire framework of sustainability. What I found with DNV is it has enhanced our entire understanding end to end in terms of how a sustainability and ESG framework ought to be set up, firmly established, and anchored along the commonly understood ESG fundamental pillars. And most important of all, DNV has actively collaborated with TruMarine on running out a roadmap in terms of transitioning from our old methods, optimizing it into a true standard of ESG that will pass the various marks of the customer's expectations. And I would add this, Dr. Shireen, if I may, that going forward, our journey and our collaboration with DNV does not end. In fact, I personally look forward to 3 other certifications that we would be endeavoring together with DNV.
Thank you so much, Linda. And how about you, Tovi? How would you describe the working experience with TruMarine in this project?
Thanks, Dr. Shireen. It's inspiring to see TruMarine being forward-looking and an ambitious SME, continually striving to push forward and to lead the market. The team's dedication in integrating ESG into their principles, into their business strategy, has been commendable. I mean, as you can hear, Linda had mentioned that they have put in so many different policies and programs for sustainability itself. And it has been a collaborative effort, and I'm impressed by their commitment to make a positive impact to both their business and to the environment.
And beyond sustainability reporting, Tovi, how can DNV further support other SMEs in their ESG and sustainability ambitions?
Thank you, Dr. Shireen, for bringing this up. DNV has collaborated with Enterprise Singapore this year to secure an enterprise development grant tailored for SME in the logistics and transport sector, seeking support to initiate their ESG journey. Whether a company is contemplating developing a decarbonization roadmap or don't know where to start, I think that's where they can utilize this grant and engage us. DNV specializes in building robust data collection pipelines, establishing nationally aligned targets, and crafting definitive decarbonization roadmaps tailored to the company's aspiration and stakeholders' requirements. Moreover, we provide insights into sustainable financing, such as second-party opinion and due diligence checks. Additionally, we provide specialized decarbonization strategies designed for the maritime industries, such as alternative fuel selector and energy efficiency selectors.
Thank you, Tovi. And for you, Linda, final question is then that how does TruMarine expect, the future demand for decarbonization as well as ESG disclosures to develop in the value chain going forward? And what would be your advice that you can offer to other SMEs in the industry who are about to embark on their ESG journey?
Now, I feel, in my honest opinion, that decarbonization for the maritime sector is a truly challenging issue. I think there is an excellent opportunity for maritime value chain players such as TruMarine to honestly look at very hard and fast about what it desires and can do in relation to decarbonization. And in terms of the methods that we are using, life cycle extension, remanufacturing using green technology, as well as the circularity concept, it is my confidence that we would be able to play a very strong and robust contribution to the decarbonization overall. In terms of ESG disclosure, I think with the help of DNV, I would also say that I'm very pleased that DNV has helped us with the nascent reporting. Nascent because this is the first time a SME is doing it in TruMarine. But at the same time, we are learning a lot from the entire reporting process. We're still gathering our narrative together and based on the data that we're collecting. And why do we be minded about ESG disclosure? Very simple. Our MNC customers expect us to. So with the very big ship owners as well as ship managers and agents, we have a duty and a part to play. We want to be with them, we want to be aligned with them, and to be able to continue and very strongly and actively engage in the decarbonization program. Thank you, Dr. Shireen.
Thank you, Linda. As the saying goes, sustainability is a journey, not a destination by itself. Let us continue this enlightening conversation and do our part for Mother Earth. It's a pleasure to have both of you here. And to our audience, stay tuned for more Singapore Decarbonization Insights in our next episode. Thank you.